England may have just been handed one of the strangest World Cup boosts of the tournament, and it has nothing to do with tactics, injuries, or team selection. Because ahead of their huge clash with Congo DR, one of their opponent's most talked about figures has been left outside the United States. Not a striker, not a coach, not a captain, a superfan. But not just any superfan. Michel Kuka Mboladinga, known as Congo's mysterious living statue Lucky Charm, has reportedly been barred from entering the USA after visa issues and public health concerns. And for Congo DR, this is more than just one supporter missing from the stands. This is the man who claims he can transmit emotional stamina to the players. The man who stands motionless for the full 90 minutes. The man fans dance around. The man players wanted with them. Now, as Congo prepare for one of the biggest matches in their football history against England, their spiritual symbol will not be there. And suddenly, England's World Cup path has taken a very unusual twist. Michel Kuka Mboladinga has become one of the most recognizable and unusual figures around Congo DR's World Cup campaign. Dressed in a red suit jacket and blue trousers, he stands completely still during matches with one arm raised, almost like a statue in the middle of the crowd. His pose is said to resemble an effigy of Patrice Lumumba, the assassinated Congolese hero and former president. For many supporters, the image is powerful. For others, it is simply bizarre. But for Congo DR, Mboladinga has become something close to a lucky charm. He is not just watching the game. He believes he is helping the team emotionally. According to the report, he claims he can transmit emotional stamina to the players, while remaining frozen in position for the entire match. And whether you believe in it or not, his presence has clearly captured attention. His vigil went viral after footage showed fans dancing around him at an African Cup of Nations tournament. One man, standing still. A crowd, moving around him. And a team, seemingly embracing the strange energy surrounding him. That viral moment turned Mboladinga from an eccentric supporter into a symbol. And when Congo DR reached this World Cup stage, players reportedly wanted him there. In fact, the players successfully petitioned Congolese President Félix Tshisekedi to allow him to support them at their June 23 group match in Mexico. That alone shows how seriously his presence has been taken inside the Congo camp. He was not simply a fan asking for a ticket. He had become part of the atmosphere around the team. But now, just as Congo prepare for their biggest ever game against England, the living statue will not be in the stadium. The reason, according to the report, is that Donald Trump's U.S. government has banned him over visa issues and public health concerns. That decision means Mboladinga will miss the clash with England. And for England, it has been described as a fresh World Cup boost. Not because a key Congo player is missing, not because of a tactical advantage on the pitch, but because one of Congo's most famous sources of belief, emotion, and superstition has been stopped before reaching the stands. This is where the story becomes so unusual. Football is supposed to be decided by players, managers, formations, and moments of quality. But World Cups are never just about football. They are about pressure, belief, noise, identity, and sometimes symbols. For Congo DR, Michel Kuka Mboladinga had become exactly that, a symbol. A man standing still while everything around him moves. A figure supporters gather around. A presence players reportedly wanted close to them. And now, ahead of the England match, he has been left standing outside the biggest stage. Imagine the Congo players walking out, knowing the superfan they fought to have beside them will not be there. Imagine the supporters looking for that familiar red jacket and raised arm and finding an empty space instead. It may sound strange. It may sound unbelievable. But in World Cup football, small emotional details can feel enormous. England will not be thinking they have won anything yet. They will still have to handle Congo DR on the pitch. They will still need discipline, focus, and quality. But the story has already given the match another layer. Because while England chase progress, Congo DR arrive without one of their most unusual lucky charms. And that turns this fixture into more than a football match. It becomes a battle of belief, as much as ability. One team with a chance to take advantage. One team missing a spiritual presence. And one man, famous for standing still, unable to stand in the place his team wanted him most. So, as England prepare to face Congo DR, the spotlight is not only on the players. It is also on the missing figure who became a viral sensation by doing almost nothing at all. Michel Kuka Mboladinga, Congo's living statue superfan, claimed he could give players emotional strength. He stood motionless through entire matches. He became a lucky charm. He became part of Congo's World Cup story. But now, because of visa issues and public health concerns, he will miss the biggest game of all against England. For Congo DR, it is a strange and symbolic blow. For England, it is an unexpected boost before a crucial World Cup test. And for everyone watching, it is another reminder that the World Cup is never just about what happens on the pitch. Sometimes the drama starts before the first whistle. Sometimes the biggest stories come from the stands. And sometimes one man standing still can make the whole football world stop and look.